Hello everyone, welcome back to the Jerome Strickland channel. Yes, welcome back. This is my second take. I took a take a minute ago, and as soon as I was gonna turn the camera on, a distraction popped up. I ain't gonna tell you what it is, but a little distraction popped up, but we are back with another video. I am back with the Pretty Penny. I'm back with the Pretty Penny. We're back with another video. And I've been dealing with some little small irritations here and there. You know how you deal with these little small irritations? Just like that car. Right when I was recording, that car just went by blasting his pipes. I've been dealing with those little small irritations all day today. I'm driving somewhere, people cutting me off, all kind of stuff. People wanting to challenge me on the road as if I'm in some type of competition with them or something. It's weird. I don't know what this is. Anyway, that's water under the bridge, so to speak. We are back with another video. I hope all is well with everybody. All is well here. It's a beautiful day out here at the Riverwalk. I just randomly parked somewhere because I went down to the main parking lot. There's a bunch of people down there with their families and kids and all kind of stuff. So, but I wanted to come down here and make a video today and give out some more esoteric information about life and reality. So, it's obviously a lot of people out here because it's a beautiful day, sunny Sunday day. And so, with that, you know I'm gonna encounter a lot of people out here. So I don't like talking all out in the open around just a lot of people. This is beautiful right here. I like the way they got this set up. Yeah, they got that set up. All they need is some koi fish in there. There's some beautiful koi fish in there. That'd be perfect. But anyway, yes, you're probably wondering what I'm gonna talk about today. First, I'm gonna let y'all enjoy this beautiful nature. This is so beautiful out here. The breeze, the fresh air, all of that. Like I said, there's people out here riding bikes and walking and stuff like that. Just enjoying the beautiful weather. Yeah. How you doing? How you doing? So, man, that was an older couple riding bikes out here. That's nice. That's good to see. There's an older couple out here riding bikes. So, yes, I'm gonna walk just randomly. I'm not walking anywhere in particular. But I want to talk to y'all today. The subject of my video today is all is a mental construct. Everything is a mental construct. Yes, look at that. Just like this building is a physical construct. Somebody designed it, then some people came out here and laid the foundation. Then some people came out here and stacked these bricks, all of these bricks on top of one another, and created this construct. Well, your mentality is the same way. This entire reality, this entire existence is a mental construct. I know it looks like a physical construct. It appears to be a physical construct. And it is a physical construct to some degree. But all actual true reality is not a physical construct. It is a mental construct. What I mean by that, mental energy. Yes. Mental energy. So everything is mental energy. In other words, what you think about, you put energy into this mental construct. And so you're building this mental construct brick by brick. Every time you put energy thought into something, you're adding another brick to the construct. And the brick is your thoughts and beliefs. So anytime you harbor a thought or harbor a belief and accept it into your subconscious mind, you are adding a brick to your mental construct. You're adding a brick to your mental building. Yes, you all live in a house, a mental house. And your mental house is where you live. And where you live is the house that you built. They said, you heard this song, you built your house, or you made your bed, you gotta lay in it. That's a mental construct. Yes, you built, just like these people built this building. Many people are living in their own mental house. And they built their mental house brick by brick by the energy, the thought energy that they put forth. You put forth thought energy. Look at this beautiful out here. You put forth thought energy into this mental construct. The more you do that, the more you will create this house, this brick house of reality. Yes, look at this. Beautiful, beautiful. It's like a loading dock for people with rafts and stuff. There's a raft out there. It'd be nice if I could get a little raft. I ought to take this little raft out on the water, but it's not mine, so that'd be kind of like stealing, wouldn't it? But anyway, yes, your mental construct is your thought energy put forth. So ask yourself this question: what house are you living in? What mental house are you living in? Some people, you can look at them and tell they built a mental house of fear. They built a mental house of pain. They built a mental house of things that are not good for them. Brick by brick, thought by thought, they've built this building, and they're living in this building. And just the opposite, people have built their mental house, and it's a beautiful place. You see, people can live in the same reality and live in different realities at the same time. What I mean by that, it's about the mental energy and the mental bricks that you're placing into that thought. Your mental thought bricks. They are building your mental construct, and the mental construct is your reality. So many people have different, even though we're technically living in the same reality, we're technically living in different realities. Why or how? Through our mental construct. As a man thinketh, so is his mental construct. So is the house that he is living in. Yes. So nobody, I'll put it this way, we allow other people to put bricks into our mental construct, and they build our house. We allow them to create our mentality. We allow them to get us emotional. We allow them to cause us to react. We allow them to control us through this mental construct. And see, there are some people, the mind magicians know this. They know that all is mental, and all is a mental construct constructed by an individual's mind. Your human body in and of itself is a mental construct. So yes, I got some bike riders coming this way. Look at this right here. This is a nice little setting right here. How y'all doing? All right. So yeah, that's beautiful right there. But a mental construct is basically your mentality about something. Your mentality about yourself, about your body, your mentality about your reality and your surroundings. So, imagine your reality as a house being built by your mentality, by your mental construct. So, yeah, look at this water. What is that water? Is that the whirlpool down there? What is that floating? You see, I see something floating in the water down there. How you doing? So, yes, mental construct is your reality that you've built brick by brick, thought by thought, energy by energy, energetic frequency by energetic frequency. Those things that you focus on, those things that you give awareness to, those things that you give emotion to, those things that you give attention to, those things that you allow to cause you to react to it. In the middle of all of this, you are building a mental house. Your thoughts are building a mental house around you, and you are living in that house. And other people have allowed other people to create their mental construct. Yes. And so the mental construct is the life you're living right now. Yes. Yes. So there's an awful lot of people out here jogging and riding bikes today. So, but I still wanted to come down here because it's a beautiful place to make a video. How you doing? Oh yes. But your mental construct is the thoughts that you're having, the emotions that you're having, the things that you're, those things that you are giving you awareness to. Yes. And see, it doesn't happen. This is why I call it a construct, because it doesn't happen all at once. It happens brick by brick, thought by thought, emotion by emotion, attention by attention, awareness by awareness. And over time, oh, let me get past these people right here. And yes, over time, you build a reality with your mind. This reality is built with the mental. All is mental. Yes, the earth could be round. Yes, the earth can be just as well be flat, which I lean more that it's more flat than round, but that's, you know, people get ridiculed for thinking like that, so I'm not gonna even go there. Not yet anyway. But in all actuality, this reality is mental. But if everything is mental, why does everything look so solid? Why is everything, you know, so real looking? If it's a hologram, holograms aren't solid, are they? So why is everything so solid and so real looking if this is all mental? Because think about, how you doing? Think about what mental is. It's a lot that goes along with the mental. The mental is decoded by your five senses. So in your mind, everything looks solid. In your mind, everything sounds real. In your mind, everything feels real. Yes. Everything feels real. And in your mind, all food has a taste to it. It is really just the mental construct of your mind. Yes. So look at this water out here. It's beautiful right there. So I ain't gonna talk too long today. I'm gonna let y'all look at some of this beautiful scenery out here though. I ain't never walked all the way down to this end of this river walk. I don't even know if it has an end, because what I've learned since I moved to this city, there's one big how you doing? Sewer overflow right there. Look at that ball floating in the water down there. Look at that. See how that ball is floating in the water? There's an analogy behind that. You see, this water is carrying this ball. The water represents your mental construct. The ball represents the direction of your reality. Yeah, see how that ball is just going along? The water is pushing it. The current is pushing it. Whatever you are currently thinking about, whatever you direction of your current, how you doing? Whatever the direction of your current, this will be, this right here is the direction of your reality. So your current thoughts, your current mentality will create the direction of your reality. And so your reality is decoded by your 5 senses: sight, smell, touch, hearing, and taste. Yes, as it is decoded by your 5 senses, your mentality creates a picture or a reality outside. That's really outside of you. It creates a picture outside of you. It creates a reality outside of you. So this is the problem that a lot of light beings run into. They allow their outer reality to control their inner reality. And the challenge in life is, look at this ball. It literally looks like it's walking with me. See, there it is again. As I walk, it's walking, almost as if it is timing me. Look at it. As I'm walking down the river, it's floating down the river. And so we allow our outer reality to control our inner reality. But the challenge of life is to turn that around. Let your inner reality control your outer reality. And it is a challenge. It is a very difficult challenge, especially if you lived your whole life being controlled by your outer reality. But once you realize that all is mental, all is a mental construct, you stop letting the outer world put bricks and build your mental construct, and you start transforming your outer world by transforming your inner world. And once you transform your inner world, brick by brick, you must lay the foundation. Look at the squirrel starving me a little bit. Look at the squirrel. So once you understand that you have the power, you have the ability to turn your outer reality around by turning your inner reality around. It is your mental construct. It is a mental construct. And so many people do not know this, and they let the outer surroundings control their inner reality. And it takes time. It takes brick by brick. First, it must begin with a foundation. What I mean by this, a foundational belief. You have a foundational belief. Everyone has a foundational belief. And the mental construct is built up from that foundational belief. And see, many of the controllers of this reality know this. So, how you doing? All right. So this is why they get you when you're very small as a child. They try to program religion into you. They try to program a lot of mainstream narratives within you. And so they start building on your house while you're a child. But as you grow older, you begin to realize, I don't like this house that's being built for me. I don't like this house is being built for me. I don't seem like I'm supposed to be living in this house. See, just like this reality is a house that's being built for you. And you don't feel like this is your home. You know, a house can be a house, but a house can't be a home. It can't feel like a home. See, the home is what they say, the home is where the heart is. And your heart is not in this reality. This is not your heart. It's something about this reality, this base, this reality that's been constructed for you, that is, you don't feel like your heart is in it. You don't feel like you belong to it. I'm gonna go look at this water right here. So, yes, it's nice right here. Look at this. This river walk probably goes for miles. Look at that. How y'all doing? All right. I'm gonna start heading back. Look, there's a dead fish in the water. Look at that. I don't want to drop my phone. Y'all see that dead fish right there? That's what many of us feel like. This water is just reality. And this is you when you allow this reality to construct your reality for you. Yes, you become a dead fish in the water. Just going along with the stream, going along with the current. But until you get the paddle of creating your own reality, you begin to paddle your own direction. And so as you live your life, you realize that this outer world is malleable. I mean, it can be controlled and turned into what you want it to be, because like I said, this mental construct, this mental house that has been built all around you, you don't like it. Your heart is not in it. You don't feel like it's a home. You feel like you're living in somebody else's house. You feel like you're living in somebody else's reality. While they're living their dream, they're getting everything they want, you're living in their reality. So instead of living in their reality, why don't you create your own reality and have everybody living in your reality? See, you're either living in someone else's reality or someone else is living in your reality. Think about that for a minute. If you're like that dead fish floating in the water, you're living in someone else's reality. But if you learn to control your reality by the mental construct, the foundational beliefs. When we were born into this reality, we were given foundational beliefs. We were given foundational programming. All the way up until we're like 7 years old. It takes about those first 7 years to build foundational programming. And once the foundational programming has been put in place, then they can basically run your life. So I believe, for the best way I can put it, highly evolved, conscious beings that has turned this into their reality. Yes, and you are living in their reality. But over time, you begin to awaken. Let me show y'all something. Over time, you begin to awaken. And as you awaken, you begin to look around. You begin to understand some things. And you begin to see some things. Look at this. And you begin to notice things. And after a while, you realize this one thing. You realize this one thing. Look at this. That life is just a stage. Look at this stage right here. This is some outdoor theater. And this is the stage. Right now it's empty. It doesn't have any characters. It doesn't have any props. It's empty. This is, when you awaken, this is what your reality goes back to. You must go back to a clean stage. Right now, you in someone else's play. Look at this. Nobody's watching the play. Nobody's up there in those people watching a play but you. I'm the only one here in this little outside amphitheater or whatever you want to call it. I'm the only one here. And nobody's in the stands. Look at that. And nobody's on the stage. It's just me. And at the end of the day, the message I want to get across is just you. Yes, you build your reality. It's just you. There's nobody in the stands. There's nobody on the stage. It's just you. And you decide who or what is up on the stage. You decide what play is being played. You create the play instead of the play creating you. Yes. And so as you move forward and you awaken, you realize that life is just a stage. And you are the actor, you are the director, you are the producer. Yes, and you are the spectator of your own reality. You are the hero of your own reality. Every antagonist, everything that seems to come against you is there to challenge you and make you better. Yes, you heard it saying that let it make you bitter, make you better. Let your haters make you greater. Yes. Let your ops make you pop. Let the liars make you go higher. Yes. You create your reality. You control the stage. Stop letting someone else control the stage of your reality. You do. So how, somebody may ask, if I said that life is a mental construct, how do I do that? How do I do that? How do I turn that around? Hold on, I'm gonna get on up here a little bit. I'm gonna start heading back. I walk probably a good mile by now. I walk probably a good mile. So, yes. All right. How you doing? I'm gonna get up here a little bit. And all right. How you doing? How you doing? So as we go through life, we begin to realize that life is just our mentality and the thoughts that we carry. You see, you can't control a thought that comes to you, but you can control whether or not you hold that thought. So you can also control whether or not you react to that thought. You can control whether or not you harbor that thought. You can control whether or not you give that thought energy. So, how you doing? So, as you live your life, you start to focus on the mental. When I say focus on the mental, focus on your own mentality. And once you begin to focus on your own mentality, you begin to analyze your own mentality. And as you begin to analyze your own mentality, you see the direction of your own mentality. You see the bricks. You see which way the house is being built. And the house that you're going to live in mentally, if it's not the house that you want to live in, you have to tear it down. Literally, we have to tear it down all the way down to the foundation. And all the stuff that we've been programmed into all our lives, we have to tear it down all the way down to the foundational. Way back when we was 3, 4, 5 years old, 6, 7 years old, and reconstruct the play. Yeah, I've been talking for about 30 minutes on and off. But yes, this is what we have to do. Reconstruct the play. And I'm gonna tell you how to do that in a minute when I get past this guy right here. It's a guy sitting in some shade over here. Like I said, I try not to be, with my information, I try to be too far out there like that. But yeah, it's very shady out here. This is the quiet part of the trail right here. So, how y'all doing? So how do I do that? Somebody may ask. How? Well, just like I said, first of all, you have to go back to the foundation. You have to tear down everything you've been programmed your whole life. I know mama and daddy, your preacher at church, all of them were saying things, and you was living your life not really knowing what was going on. But the whole time you was a sponge, the whole time you was being programmed, didn't even know it. Till you got older and started looking around and realized and say, wait a minute, something's programming me. Something trying to control my mental. Then you begin to take your power back. You begin to take your mentality back. And in order to do this, you have to go back to square one and start relearning everything. And you start relearning everything. Here's the real key to all of this. You start learning everything from within. You start learning everything from within. And stop allowing everyone to program you on the outside. So you start learning everything from within. And it's going to take time. It's going to take some mental sacrifice, because many people are not ready to give up their programming. As you look around, you see some people still walking around with a mask on. You got some people, they're not ready to give up their programming. They're hanging on to their programming for dear life because it's all they know. They're afraid to step into their power because, right, all their life they've been giving others their power, and they don't believe that they have power on their own. Just like this narrative that's been going on about the last 3-4 years. You know, you don't have to say it was real. You're just not allowed to say it was fake. You see what I'm saying? See how the mental construct is? So because if you do that, you got to go back to the foundation. You got to go back to the foundation and build up from there, brick by brick. Look at this. Yes, you got to go back to the foundation. See this building? See this building right here? It's a pretty, you know, it's not a huge building, but this building looks like it's probably pretty heavy. So, how you doing? But the thing about this building right here, see this building? Look at this. This building, it has a foundation that probably goes about 12 or 13 feet underneath the ground. This is why they have basements. I guarantee this building's probably got a basement in it, because that's where the foundation, and under this basement is where the foundation of this building is. And so this is where this building started, way down here, where these rocks are. And then once it was built down there, it was built upwards. And so in order to reconstruct your reality, you have to let go of the programming. and start back from square one and start learning from within and stop learning from without. Allowing yourself to be programmed outside of yourself. Because outside of you, if you allow the outside of you to be programmed, you're being programmed to be a participant in someone else's reality. But when you start programming yourself, go back to the foundation and build your mentality brick by brick, and you start programming yourself, then you build a right reality. Yes, because all is mental. Before you came into this reality, you was mental. While you're in this reality, you are mental. When you leave this reality, you will only be the mental. Mental means that energy that controls your mind. There is an energy controlling all of our minds. Either outer energy or inner energy. The inner energy is what one may refer to as God. And once you tap in and awaken to the great I am that is within you, you are tapping into the right energy that creates the right reality. But as long as you are focusing on the outer energy, you are tapping into the satanic energy that creates the reality that creates your reality for it and gives it power. You see, this is like the ones that control and rule this reality. They know that all is mental. They know that all is mental. They know that all is mental. And so this is why you get the psychological warfare, the psyops, the psychological operations, one psychological operation, because they know it is the mental that creates the reality. Yes, once you realize this, that it is the mental, I'm gonna hang out right this. This is called the Convention and Trade Center. I wonder, can I go through? I can't go through the stairs. I got it locked. But this is called the Convention and Trade Center. Yes. So you trading thoughts with the outer world. You pay the inner world a thought, and the outer world is the result. So the outer world is paying you a thought, and the inner world is the result. So once you get back to the foundation and you could reconnect to the great I am, your higher self, your source self, the God within you, yes, and allow that energy, that mental energy within you to create your outer reality. Because you're just going from one awareness to the next. And once you leave this reality and go to this awareness, it's just like the blades of grass on the ground. There are innumerable amount of realities, and they go on forever and ever. And then, it's all, here's the thing, there's no solidity in none of it. It's all mental. It's all mental. There's no solidity in anything. When I mean with no solidity, there's nothing solid. Everything is mental. And even the things that appear solid in this reality are just mental constructs of you and being decoded by your five senses. It's not real. And I know that's hard to believe and even harder to accept. It's not real. It's a mental construct. And so whatever you power into it, so, well, wait a minute, Noah, so slow down a minute. So you mean to tell me if I cut or burn myself, that wasn't real? You mean to tell me if I cut myself or burn myself, that wasn't real? Or if I jump off a building, that won't be real? Is that what you're saying? What I'm saying is this. The mind or the mental has the ability to create the reality. Meaning you don't, and your five senses is decoding that reality. If you cut or burn yourself, the mind is going to tell you that you just cut or burn yourself because it's mental. And so you make up the thoughts that you have. There are some people who can, like, that's why they say all is mental. You got some people who can sit in cold weather, cold for long periods of time. You got some people who can sit in heat for long periods of time. You got some people that can do unbelievable things simply with their mind, because whether they realize it or not, whether they know it or not, they're using the mental to do this. And so as you live your life, you are making mental decisions. You are laying brick by brick the mentality. I'm not telling you to jump off a building. I'm not telling you to go cut yourself, because you have pain receptors. And the pain receptors is in alignment with the decodization of touch. When you touch something hot, that is your 5 senses. When you cut yourself, there's the pain receptors within your 5 senses that's decoding the pain. Yes, you are aware of that pain. This is why a lot of people, when they don't think about the pain, when they're hurting, they don't think about the pain, and the pain goes away. But the more they think about the pain and talk about the pain gets bigger and bigger, doesn't it? Just say, for example, a headache. Somebody gets a headache, they don't think about it, talk about it. They just go on, don't give it that much awareness. They might take a headache pill or something, but other than that, they don't sit there and start moaning and groaning and woe is me about it. And after a while, when they least expect it, when they stop thinking about it, they look up and it's gone. People who work out in gyms, they expose themselves to a lot of pain, their muscles to a lot of pain in the gym. But the more they do it, the more they're able to handle the pain. And the more, sometimes it even creates a feeling of euphoria. Yes. Yes. But in the end of the day, the best way to create your reality, there's one real way to create your reality. And I'm about to show you what it is. You do this right here. I know some people hollering, but this is how you create your reality. Through this right here. You ready? Are you ready? Do this right here.
Damn, boy, you frying chicken?
This is how you create your reality right here. This is how you create your reality. And so, as you create your reality through your heart, God is in your heart. Your higher self is in your heart. Your thoughts are in your heart. You create your reality through your heart. You feel it. You feel it in your heart. This is how you create your reality. Go back to the foundation. Reconnect with Source, God, the universe, the all that is good, right, and true. And you reconnect with your heart. Yes, and once you reconnect with your heart, you will realize that it's not even just about creating your reality. It's knowing what reality is, and that it's all mental, and that even your 5 senses are just decoding a hologram. And if you realize that your 5 senses are decoding a hologram, then you will be released from this. Once you realize this, you will be released from this. You'll be released from your mental chains. Yes, you'll be released from your mental chains. And you won't have to be subject to someone else's reality anymore. You will begin to create your own reality. And all the realities from this day forward, from this moment forward, are like the blades of the grass. They're innumerable. Look at this hill up here. There's no way I could count all the blades of grass on this hill. And this is just one smidgen of all the blades of grass that's ever. Look at all the blades of grass. Imagine each blade of grass, past, present, and future, is a reality. Look at this. Look at all these blades of grass. There's no way you could count all these blades of grass on the side of this hill. So that's how numerous your reality is. And it's all mental. There is no solidity. Once you realize that it's all mental, that there is no solidity to reality. I'm going to get ready to end this video now. I think I've got the point across that you have to go back to the foundation. You have to reconnect the source, God, the universe, the great I am that is within you. Yes. Look at this right here. How you doing? And once you realize, look at those people over there fishing. And once you realize this, that once you go back to the foundation, create with your heart, reconnect the source and the universe and the all that is good, right, and true that is within you, then you can build from there. You can build a new mental construct. Yes. And just like all of these blades of grass, you'll be able to create all these different possibilities in reality. And once you realize that reality is not a solid thing, that what you see is what this reality is just your five senses decoding it, even that is making it feel solid, making it look solid. But I tell you this, once you change your mental and realize that it's mental, you will begin to see your reality change. And it will be malleable. This is the whole analogy of the potter's house. The potter's house. Who is the potter? Your mental is the potter. What is the clay? This reality. You are the potter. And the potter's house is a house that you built using the mental. Yes, the potter's house, not a church. The potter's house is your mental state. And once you realize this, and realize that you are truly the creator of your own reality, and that you are co-creator, heir and joint heir with God, and that God is that energetic force that is keeping you alive, that is creating creating the mental within you. How you doing? There's somebody ziplining. So I'm getting ready to end this video. Yes, I walked around a little bit. I'm coming down towards the busy section of the river walk, so I'm gonna be encountering definitely a lot of people down here. But I'm gonna leave y'all with this beautiful scenery right here. Look at this beautiful scenery. Look at that. Beautiful scenery of the river walk. You know that stage that was like in the shade, nobody was there? Look at this stage right here. It's much more beautiful, isn't it? It's much more something that you would want to sit down and watch a play, right? Well, the same thing with your mentality. Your reality and mentality can be so much more beautiful. And you'll begin to enjoy the play instead of just trying to get through the play. Yes, that's my video for today. It's been 49 minutes. So I just wanted to give y'all that. Remember that all is mental, all is mental, all is mental. And you realize that there is no real solidity in this reality, that it's just your five senses decoding it. And then you begin to be the real potter, and this reality begins to be the potter's house. And you begin to build your reality from the foundation as you connect the source, God, the universe that is within you, and build up brick by brick using your awareness. So what you're aware of, what you give attention to, what you allow yourself to react to and not react to. Yes, react to only positive things, and don't give negative things your energy. This is how you do it. Same thing How y'all doing? Same thing with awareness. Only be aware of the things that you desire. And don't give you awareness to things that you know is stupid and that's not, that you don't desire in your reality. Look at people ziplining. That looks alright. I guess you could say that's fun, but yeah. Well, I'm finna get on up here and just go ahead and end this video. I just wanted to give y'all that information. And I'll see y'all next time I make a video. But remember, all is mental. You are the potter, and this reality is the potter's house. Yes, this is my video. Y'all be blessed. I'll see y'all later. Peace.